that last match because it was nuts.
I'm excited to see Chrizy's Reindog here, see like what kind of tech he uses. I feel like every Reindog plays the character a little bit differently. Aletheman though is playing Jake, which is one of the harder matchups for Reindog. Cake. Especially with the fact that House exists. I wonder how Chrizy is going to deal with this.
So he did have to fight against Taz in Losers Quarters, who decided to go with the Jake instead of the Reindog Mirror.
Okay.
Because of something similar to this. I love what we're watching.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not surprised.
I had to go take a look at aletheman's face.
see what he was doing.
Yeah.
The way that you actually deal with that is with the down air attack. That move is going to have a large enough hitbox to knock Cake or Jake out of that move and set you up for something. But it's so tough.
Yeah, like one of the things that Ale does to answer most people when they start trying to jump around them too much is he jump, short hop, dashes over you with downer as a check. And he does it especially on jabs. So that's his quick way to beat you when you're doing that. See right there, he knows that Chrizy the last few times has gone for a downer, and he went right back in. Something I do like that Chrizy does a lot though, Retro, is that every time that breaks up there, he gets it back up quickly, because that gives him stage control. And although it's easy to break, many people have not been respecting it throughout the night.
Yeah, if you get somebody who does not respect Gem, then having that perk on 100% makes sense. I feel like the biggest thing in like ladder especially is they teach you very early on that will not work. That thing doesn't last more than a second.
That's massive.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It grew so large there.
That was the people of the universe. Like,
send me your energy. Not gonna get anything off there. He's at 204% at this point. Any down attack or down smash will actually get the stock here.
Get rid of the crystal. Get rid of the crystal.
Yeah.
You're at 217. Get rid of that crystal.
Yeah, just hit it at that point.
I do like how Chrizy takes advantage of Batmobile consistently, though, to get those as high as possible.
Yes, no, that is very smart. It's very difficult to deal with the crystal up that high. With that much percent up, Smash is going to take that stock. Trying to get something started here, going to get down aired for his troubles. That is a very good move.
Especially against Reindog, who only has the limited options of side special, jump cancel, up special, or dropping down to the bottom of the stage. It's so easy to catch Reindog trying to recover because that just tanks all of their hits.
The best option there, if you do recognize that it's going for it, is to actually stall with up airs, because then you can hang on to all of your recovery and then use them afterwards. It looks like Chrizy is doing pretty good as far as I'm concerned in this matchup. There's just a few things that he's not getting comboed off.
Yeah.
He's not getting anything off the neutral airs that he is landing.
I think that's just because Ale's Ale has pretty good reactionary DI, so whenever these nairs come in, I've seen him minimize a lot of what the combos could be, because it happened with Slice earlier too. But one thing that Chrizy has been able to get away with, kind of scot-free, finally gets it there. But Chrizy has been able to mitigate a lot of the dare starters, and it hasn't been too bad. Now, that has completely become a lie, as I see how Ale answers back. Yeah, he's like,
he's gonna have
okay.
a hard time getting back from that kind of angle.
It's like, huh, so you've been avoiding the follow-ups after down air. So what if I just punch you in the face? And that's exactly how it went down.
Ale is doing an amazing job at recognizing when those projectiles are slow or fast, and kind of avoiding the faster ones and putting out the car / the house for the slow ones, utilizing Reindog's own projectiles against him. Going to get the chomp here, set him off stage, trying to go for the stretch arm, does not get anything off of it. 116%. I mean, Chrizy could take the stock as soon as now if he gets the right setup. If
you are a Cake player, a Jake player, or anything like that, especially what Taz was watching earlier, was kind of struggling with the zoning, take a close look at how... Ignore the part where Ale got hit by the crystal again while trying to reflect. As I was telling you, take a look at how he fights this matchup, because that's what you don't do. But down air is exactly what you do in that spot, and now we're down to one stock apiece, 114, but Reindog could rack that damage on very quick.
Yeah, it could have been quicker if the perks, like the ice one and the fire one had a little bit more oomph to them, but maybe we'll see them buffed in the future.
Nah, that definitely had to get nerfed. They had their time to shine. We can never go back to that. It's just that time has passed.
But He's doing a good job at racking up the damage even so. Going to make it back here, utilizing the down air. Not going to take the stock just yet. A second down air kind of...
Oh, it's getting close. Okay, that was a good change up on Ale to avoid getting knocked out, but that was close to attack decay territory, but the last one might have been enough. Now you throw out as many projectiles as you can to unstale that down air, because you need that as a knockout option right now. Tries to go for the charge and the down attack to hopefully get the approach.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it could go either way. But if he's going to air dodge into that up smash, you're going to lose your stock. At 160%, there's not much you can say about that.
Why can't these matches just be like enough to not destroy my heart prime? Like every match Ale's in has
504.36.
Yeah, well, granted, it is game 5. Excuse me, it is 3 stocks, so there's more damage.
Touché.
But you out here trying to ask for more elemental buffs again, so you can...
that should be 700, and that should be 436 as it was. Or less, because
well, maybe with the reflex. But very solid job from Ale. I'm actually I'm consistently impressed by the way he approaches these matches. I did run into him online the other day at like 4 o'clock in the morning when I couldn't sleep. And he was using that as a way to beat Batarang, so that's like, oh crap, I can't just zone him. But I didn't realize this is how he was going to approach this matchup here so well.
Yeah, he does a good job at utilizing like the character. He uses all of the strengths of both Jake and Cake.
I love the variants.
Yeah, the variants is something that should be in so many games.
Like, just fully voice-acted alternate skins. Like, just amazing. I love it. And the variety that you get. But the variety of the stages have been pretty straightforward today. We're going to see a counter pick to Ophi's Edge, which has been a pretty common counter pick for the most part, especially for the zoners. But I think this is pretty much what Chrizy has gone every game other than when he tries to start game 1 on back game.
This is probably one of the best stages if you are a zoner. It has so much, like, range to it. You have so much area to play around that it kind of like sets you up for everything. He really needs to start hitting that crystal.
Yeah.
Like legitimately.
Like you can just hit that with a nair.
Yeah.
Like there, hey, there it is.
I don't think it was on purpose. I think that was to hit Chrizy.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of that one.
I feel like it was because no. But yeah,
we tried to go to over analyst mode, and really it was just I was not aiming at that at all. One thing is that the aim has been on point though with these siders, and the marks of those up attacks all day. I can't. Just watching that is just so funny.
It's crazy how they could legitimately stay in that form, and there's not much that you can do about it aside from get like I said, down attack. That's pretty much it.
You bounce off of that with some moves. Like
yeah,
you go to hit it, and you get juggled.
Ooh.
The triple hit on the down air though, actually that's gonna be enough.
Side.
Actually, pretty surprised that knocked out. I mean, it is strong. It is a knockout option. It's just like I thought the DI was good on Chrizy there.
I feel like I would like to see more up angle. Ooh, actually, that should have been a stock. That was so close.
That could have been a reversal on Chrizy too, because he had the bounce off the wall on the projectile, but it didn't hit. That is so good. Like,
yeah, it's so good. That crystal, when it floats down low to the ground too, is really good at interrupting like opponents that don't realize it's there. It could actually set you up for some stocks.
And here goes Chrizy to offense. Chrizy trying to approach now, but again, these down specials from Cake just make a lot of sense. Like, it's a complete projectile immunity. You just ate 2 in a row.
Yeah, he could eat the projectiles. You can reflect them back, and then pretty much everything else in the kick is just meant to take out your stocks.
Well, Cake, she's out here. She's out here.
Like,
she has her cake.
That move is so crazy.
That move is something. And it's very, very strong, of course. Just missing.
Just barely missing
Can't
that.
be rad. There it is. But both of them, very close game right now. You have to be so careful if you are Chrizy because of like that. Like, watching out for any approaches. Like, these up attacks are going to be coming in pretty soon.
You know, the only thing I'm seeing Chrizy not do in this, not utilizing jabs.
Well, I think the problem is that every time he tried to use jab earlier, it got beat. So he's been scared out of it.
It's confirmed off of that. Like, that nair there is confirmed into jab, and then you can confirm that into a bunch of stuff. It literally gets it's like one of Reindog's main like confirmed setups. But
I mean, it was rolling and rolling and rolling until he got the up stack.
I mean,
that's what you got to do as like Cake or Jake at some point anyways, but
really good follow-ups. Able to chase down the DI there, able to get like pretty good damage off of that. At 50%, hey, no car there. Actually didn't go for it there.
Yeah, mixing it up. I mean, eventually you got to mix it up. Like, that was actually a pretty smart call for Chrizy, for Ale to try, but Chrizy answering back. Chrizy's starting to get that damage on. Only 9%.
Yeah,
but
able to like, he got his groove going right now. Tries to go for the side B in the air. Not able to get anything off of that. Jake coming in with that skateboard, racking up the percent, but still going to get hit by the gem. Not going to deal with it at all. Just going to let it kind of float around.
This is where things start to derail. Cake can add that damage on real quick, and when she finds you off stage with one of those downers, she can double up on it on that big body that is Reindog, and very much he had an easy spike. It wouldn't be the first time. It happened earlier against Sice too.
Ooh, going really high up there with the up Bs. Chrizy just resetting up Crystal, utilizing that move. Actually getting rid of the Crystal with that stretch arm there.
Hopefully not in a too late spot.
Ooh, yeah, no, that's going to take out that stock there. Able to like knock him out at about 130%.
Finally finding himself a dub that he was looking for in that spot. Able to take it. Able to get number 2, game 2. This is game 3.
Yeah, this is game 3 here. So it's 1-1 right now. Next person that takes a game is actually going to be moving on because this is only semifinals, so it is only a best of 3. Let's take a look at the perks here. We've got so we got speed on projectiles.
I think Cake went for I think that was the gray health.
Chromulons.
I'm fairly certain. No, we're going to Chromulus. This is what we saw earlier against Sice too. Using this stage as a way to get free bounces.
This stage is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, look, this stage it's awesome in its own way because, like, yeah, getting wall bounce a bunch can be kind of annoying, but also I've kind of grown fond in a way to wall bounces that work right. Like, I actually like Scoobies. That's a nightmare. This stage has a good enough way to get wall bounce combos. Batcave has a unique enough way to get wall bounce combos. That's like, it feels special and it feels unique to itself, and I actually enjoy that.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got its own little uniqueness to it. Definitely having those walls with no ceiling helps out a lot.
Yeah,
gotta say.
It's pretty easy to find some like consistent combo strings here that you wouldn't be able to get other places too. Much like, oh, that was almost a wall bounce off of the up attack, or excuse me, into the up attack there. But this is pretty easy for Ale to space out Chrizy too. Like, you can't zone too much, and you can find a lot of space stairs. But now one-sided speakers are gone.
Yeah, so you've only got half the speakers left to utilize for the wall bounces. I think the biggest thing about them is that they will save you in a lot of cases.
Oh my God.
Not going to lose the stock off of that.
It's just so big. Like, like, it looks so frightening, but leaves a firewall at the end of it too. So, like, Chrizy just kind of giving that respect on space. Missing out on the follow-up nair. That could have led to a follow-up on the up attack. Oh, up attack. Yeah, that's going to take him out.
Yeah, just able to utilize that move and kind of, it has such a good like charge up effect. The fact that it stretches out, it makes it very deceptive on how far it actually reaches because it's very quick. Actually going to even up the game though with that side, like the air special. Not really going to take much damage or anything like that, but as Cake comes in, she has the combos to do a lot of damage. Reindog also, you know, racking it up with the up airs, trying to get as much on the board as possible.
I think they're
just running.
Yeah, I like, you can see how I think Ale's trying to set up either the nair to bite or the dare to bite. Because one of the things I was mentioning at the very beginning of the day was how he gets those bites out of disadvantage very well, but now he's almost trying to push it. He's trying to push a neutral win a little too hard, and you can't do that against zoners. Here you go. Go back to that slow place gameplay, but the aerial side special is a way to challenge that, and that Crystal got to live the whole time. Finds another one here. Break that. Nope. Okay, just don't break it. Goes in. Oh, I mean, that was a mix-up though, because like he went back in immediately. Although that does leave stage control in favor of Chrizy, it did allow him to find that free downer.
Yeah, but it's very dangerous leaving that crystal, going to catch the recovery there and take the stock. Chrizy looking at it in a really good spot here in this last game of the set. Only needs one more stock, able to find all the damage he's been looking for. Ooh, not in a good spot.
Oh, if Ale went for the up attack there, Chrizy already used multiple jumps, and I don't think I think he burned one dodge. So I don't think he was going to be able to get away from the second hit of up air safely, because it would have chased the dodge and would have gotten a free hit. But right now, hindsight's 20/20, of course. Chrizy starting to build that lead up more, up to 90. Oh,
Ooh,
that's a
and
great
he's
stock
going to
from
catch him
Chrizy.
off stage.
Closes it out.
Excellent gameplay from both players here. I feel like aletheman just, let it slip away